85 seconds remained in this basketball game, and the Boston Celtics had a 5-point lead and the ball. This game and series was over. It's a good thing for Wizards fans. John Wall and Bradley Beal did not read that same script. The backcourt of the Wizards coming up big in the final minute and a half with John Wall's three-pointer with 3.5 seconds to go, lifting the Wizards to a 92-91 victory over the Boston Celtics here in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference semifinals at the Verizon Center in Washington, D.C. The series is tied at 3, and now the words sports fans love and or dread more than anything else will come to fruition on Monday night. Game 7, and this was by far the most dramatic of the games here in this series between the Wizards and the Celtics. There was that dramatic game in Game 2, but this was an elimination game, and the Boston Celtics were on the verge of eliminating the Washington Wizards after Isaiah Thomas in the fourth quarter. With the game tied at 82, he had a tough fadeaway jumper to give the Celtics a 2-point lead. On the next possession, hit a three-pointer. Celtics up by 5, a minute 34 left. But the Wizards showed a lot of resolve, and their defense came up with a couple of huge defensive stops, enough for Bradley Beal to finally hit a three-pointer in the basketball game, his first and only three-pointer with under a minute to go, cut Boston's lead to 2 at 87-85. John Wall hit a couple of free throws to tie the game at 87, and then a seesaw affair for the final 40 seconds. Avery Bradley hitting a jumper, Bradley Beal hitting a layup, Al Horford hitting a jumper off the glass with 7 seconds to go to give Boston a 2-point lead, and that only set up the heroics of John Wall, who hit the three-pointer over Avery Bradley from about 30 feet out to give the Wizards a 1-point lead at 92-91. Isaiah Thomas had one last chance, but his desperation shot hit off the glass, then off the rim, and Game 7 was a reality. The Wizards winning by 1. The backcourt of the Wizards, Bradley Beal and John Wall. Beal with 33 points, John Wall with 26 points in this contest, and we heard from both of them in the post-game press conference. We got to hear from Wall and Beal and also members of the Boston Celtics. We start with the dynamic duo, John Wall and Bradley Beal, the two players who carried the Wizards to a Game 7.
The last play was really for me to get to the corner and Brad come open, but he didn't get opportunity to get open. I didn't want to get a 5-second violation, so I just came and got the ball from Otto. Just looked the defender in the eye and took a shot I work on, and it went in. And to get on the scores table was just how much love I have for this city, how much love I have for my teammates, how much fight we have. Never quitting. A lot of people doubted us in this series going after we was down 2-0. A lot of guys doubted us of winning this game at home. The last 2 years I was in the playoffs, we lost a Game 6 here. And we just had a lot of heart, and I just wanted the city to know that we love them for all the support they give us without their amazing fan support tonight. We want to win this game, and all we asked for is one more game, and we got it.
Considering how this has gone, regular season, playoffs, back and forth, is it kind of poetic justice that this has got to go 7?
It's only right.
It's going to be really hard to quote a nod.
It's got to go 7.
It's only right. I think the NBA world wanted to see it. I think both teams wanted to see it. It's only right to get a Game 7 after all that went on this season, and we just got to prepare for it.
This was a great game, and everybody got their money's worth, and a great player hit a great shot to win it. And so, I think this is a really good team. We're going to have to play really well Monday to have a chance to win.
What goes through your mind when you think of the words Game 7?
That's where all the great players make their name. You got to give it everything you got. That's, I guess, where legends are born. So we're excited. I'm excited. We couldn't take care of business tonight. An unbelievable shot by John Wall, but have Game 7 back in Boston in the Garden. I mean, if you would say that back in October, that we'd be in Game 7 in the second round, a lot of people probably wouldn't even believe that. So we're excited. I mean, it hurts right now because we just lost, but we have nothing to hold our heads down about. We're gonna take a few days to figure out our adjustments and then win Game 7.
So the Boston Celtics so close to closing out the Washington Wizards here tonight, and Isaiah Thomas did everything he could to try and close out the Washington Wizards, scoring 10 of his 27 points in the fourth quarter. Avery Bradley, his backcourt mate, also scored 27 points in this basketball game. Bradley now with 56 points in his last 2 games in this series. Al Horford also breaking the 20-point plateau. He had 20 points in this ball game, but not enough. The Wizards just enough to force a game 7, 92-91, Washington defeating the Boston Celtics here tonight. So stay tuned to A Lot of Sports Talk and ALotofSportsTalk.com. The written recap of this game is below this video if you're watching on ALotofSportsTalk.com. A busy few days for us on A Lot of Sports Talk. Tomorrow we'll be back in New York City and covering the WNBA season opener between the New York Liberty and the San Antonio Stars. Then on Sunday, it'll be MLS action, and we will be in Harrison, New Jersey for the game between the New York Red Bulls and the LA Galaxy, 2 of the founding members of Major League Soccer. And then there's that game on Monday that we'll be covering in Boston. Game 7, Wizards Celtics. Be there or be square. And I'm not a square. I'll be there. We'll be there for Game 7. Have post-game coverage after Game 7 between the Wizards and Celtics. And we have a Game 7 because in Game 6, John Wall, the game-winning 3-point shot with 3 seconds to go. The Wizards 92, the Celtics 91 in Game 6. From the Verizon Center in Washington, D.C., my name is Adesina Koiki for ALotofSportsTalk.com.